I want to talk to you about Mr. Mime for a second because we need to talk about what's going on with Mr. Mime. Hi, Jake, your resident content cowboy here. A very hoarse yeehaw.
You're responsible for your own happiness, you know?
Good lord, that's depressing.
My daughter got me sick, and you can hear it in my voice. Guard Swap Psychic is an option now for Mr. Mime, and I'm going to be honest with you right up top. I actually think Mr. Mime is in a much worse spot in the game right now. Maybe I'm wrong. I would love to be proven wrong, but I don't think so. I think this is an overall nerf to Mr. Mime. But let's talk about some interesting things now with Guard Swap. Guard Swap is a very confusing move for a few reasons. First off, you are actually swapping your guard. So what does that mean practically? Well, let me show you. Here I am over on the website UniteDB. I will leave a link in the description. They're a great resource for lots of Pokemon Unite content. And they give you stats and breakdowns and things like that. It's a really cool site. So here on UniteDB, we are looking at the defense and special defense stats of Pokemon. As you can see here, if we scroll down just a hair, we see Mr. Mime. So Wigglytuff has some of the best stats in the game. These are defense and special defense, 539 defense, 482 special defense, and you can see a lot of Pokemon have high defense, high special defense. Blastoise, amazing defense at 599. If you scroll down just a little, you see Mr. Mime has 420 defense and 361 special defense, and these are all at level 15, so they're max level. Now, of course, you're not going to get to level 15 in all games, but this is just to look at everyone on this scale here. If you are using Guard Swap, you are taking Mr. Mime's defense and special defense and swapping them with another Pokemon. And as you can see from this list, there are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Pokemon that you get marginal value out of swapping your defenses with if you're talking about an opponent. Everyone basically below Mr. Mime right here, essentially, you're really close with Green and Slowbro, but everyone, as you keep going down, you're actually giving them better stats than they had before, essentially. If you Guard Swap with a Cinderace, you're giving it a massive buff. So it's a very, very odd move. Now, I assume that would lead you to think, okay, well then I'm going to use Guard Swap on an ally and give, for instance, an ally Aegislash who has low defenses, although higher in shield form. Maybe that's not a good example. I'm going to give an ally Zeraora here a lot of defense. So you've got Zeraora, it's got 300, 200, and your Mr. Mime has got 420, 360. So you're swapping with Zeraora. Zeraora can jump into battle and it will have higher defenses. That's decent. But as you can see, this move is odd. You're taking a Pokemon who's already one of the better defense and special defense Pokemons in the game, and you're possibly swapping that with an enemy who you will essentially be giving a buff to. That leads you to think that you want to use Guard Swap on an ally. But to make Guard Swap actually pretty decent on an ally, you have to get to level 13 as Mime. That way the ability starts healing you in an ally, and even then the heal is kind of negligible. Guard Swap is a really odd ability also because it's a skill shot. So unlike a move like Pain Swap, or Pain Split, excuse me, from Trevenant, you don't just target onto someone near you, you actually have to make the move hit. So it will go around enemies. Now, if you get close enough, you'll still latch onto them, which is great. But in general, it goes around things. So already, this is tough. You've got to land your skill shot. Even if you do land your skill shot on some enemies, it's kind of a buff towards them. Now let's talk about Psychic. Psychic has gotten a buff. So Psychic, when you use it, it works a lot faster than it used to, and you can do basic attacks during it. Overall, this is a huge increase for Psychic. Psychic used to be terrible. I still don't think it's that great, if I'm being honest with you, but this is so much better than Psychic used to be, for sure. You can do a lot more damage. Now let me show you something I actually think is a really cool benefit that Guard Swap got. Guard Swap doesn't go away anymore. So if you latch it onto an enemy, it stays there as long as you stay in range with that enemy. It decreases their movement speed. So this is a cool ability. It honestly kind of feels like an ability that should be on someone like Trevenant, but here we have it on Mr. Mime. One cool thing that it does is it will let your choice specs or even a shell bell activate on every opportunity that it can. So we see our Shell Bell just activated down there, and it's going to activate again as soon as it's available because you are doing consistent damage. You'll also see that extra pop of damage right there. Shell Bell just activated again. The extra pop was from Choice Specs. Choice Specs is going to pop again right here. There it is. So if you are using Guard Swap and you are staying on an enemy, you kind of have the most uptime from items like Shell Bell and Choice Specs, which is pretty cool. But if I'm being honest, overall, I think Mr. Mime is in just such a worse spot in the game right now than it was before because its better ability, Confusion, was nerfed. I like Psychic so much more now, but it still just doesn't do enough. It feels like it needs more control or something like that. I'm going to take you into a game. We're going to play around with these items. I actually have multiple Mr. Mime videos filmed trying to figure out if I like this item. And I'm just going to say, or this change, excuse me, and I'm just going to say right off the bat that I do not like the change to Mr. Mime. I think overall, Mr. Mime is worse right now. But let me take you into a game messing around with some of this new strategy. Heading into this match, again, we're going to be playing around with both of these items. Choice Specs, Shell Bell, and Buddy Barrier. I think Shell Bell is overkill. It just doesn't work as well as you want it to in this game right now. However, it is pretty cool that it activates all the time. Same with Choice Specs. I would drop Shell Bell and put a Focus Band in here or Score Shield in general, but I did want to play around with these items for all of you. Heading down into our bottom path here with Ninetales. This should be a pretty good time, and it looks like our Duraludon is heading into the center. This is great. Me and Ninetales are a super fun combo, so I can't wait to see how this goes. Normally, though, it's a funner combo because Confusion has such incredible control. We'll see if we can make something work here. Ooh, they've got a Mime as well, and a Duraludon. Ooh, almost clapped him. Almost clapped him right there. Almost clapped him. I definitely want Ninetales to take this. Just gonna make sure that they can't get in here. Ninetales is really close to its level 4, so I would love for it to have its level 4. It's gonna be huge. Duraludon, please don't take that from someone trying to evolve. What are you doing? You silly goose? Now they've got their level 4 Mime, so that's a lot better than ours. We actually got a good amount of that though, and they're also going to be running Psychic. So we're both running this build. I don't know what items we're using, but we're both using this build. We got that. I don't think we get out of this one, but we might get that Cinder actually right there. Yeah, that's going down definitely with that Dragon Pulse. The other dragon might go down too. No. Only one Duraludon goes down. Ours needs to get back to lane, get its lane, center area, and stop taking our farm here. Go away. Keep the pressure on. You got it, buddy. Go away. Duraludon. Ah. Man, that Dragon Pulse just so brutal. Able to take our guy out right there. Bummer. Got that. Nice. Little experience right here for us. We both need our level 6. Both of us get a move at level 6. And right now we're just seeing, you know, if our teams are going to form up for this Dreadnought fight right here. Hasn't been going too bad so far. Oof. Yes, you're aware that I'm here. Okay, should probably back up a little here. Got my guard swap right now. Ah, that's the one unfortunate thing here. It's a skill shot, and if you just slightly click your aim wrong, you miss, and then all of a sudden you don't get the KO. Now, if you're better with it than I was right there and you didn't accidentally go like that, you're in a much better spot. But even still, it's just so unfortunate that a small misclick could put you in that position, right? Nice. Good job, buddy. You might want to back up. You have no health. Let's go. You and me. Alright. Nope. No score shield. I forgot. No score shield. I forgot. Pika was going to turn me into dust right there. It looks like our top team is doing okay, but our bottom team has no support from them. So there's that. Yeah, they just stole it super quick. Which is bound to happen. Duraludon can just take that buff, or that Dreadnought so fast. Dang. Okay, so this is bad. Obviously, top path, I don't know what they're doing. Like, really useless, but, you know. Bottom path sort of mobilized for this fight. They only left one top. That's okay. We're going to get our abilities here. We got our moves. We're just going to continue to level. The consistent damage is very nice. And they're all top right now. They're going to break that goal, which is fine. We kind of want it broken so we can get all the experience up here. Trying to catch this Cinder. We do, luckily. Nice job, guys. I'm just going to go get some experience right now. They can break that goal if they want. It's not that valuable, but I think we're going to break it. And you can see the Shell Bell is going to activate as often as it can while I'm attached to these guys, which is pretty cool. Even though it's not a lot of healing. Maybe it should just be more healing, and that would do it, you know? Only healing, you know, 190 right now. It's just like, okay. It's something. It is something. It's cool. It's a consistent amount of healing. But what if it was a lot? That's my thought. What if it was a lot of healing, right? That would be awesome. I'm going to let him have red buff because I think he's much better with it than I am. Just continue getting all this experience around here because there is a whole lot. And I'm going to head to the bottom path for Dreadnought. They're fighting over Rotom again. It's going to give us a little more speed and give him a lot of defense. Nice. The nice thing about this setup is you really can target people, you know? Like you can kind of set people up to be the ones you try to KO for your team. Unfortunately, it's just not always going to work, but our Duraludon left that fight. I thought he was going to stay and maybe help me clean that up. Oh well. We got Dread, and that's, you know, very valuable. I like this setup. I'm torn because I think it's fun. I think it's fun. But I just don't think it's very good. And I guess that's why I'm torn, because I just wish it was better, you know? I wish it was stronger, or maybe the slow was more intense. I could see people possibly running this again on a score comp, but it still feels like you're giving up one of the better moves of the game, Confusion, for Psychic, which is just not so good. So try to back up, guys. We don't have everybody here. We're all coming now, though. This is a rough fight, because this could be everyone losing life over nothing, right? Mr. Mime with the Unite there. I kind of like that happened. Now I can heal. So now I've got this nice healing ring between me and my ally if we're near each other, which is pretty cool. It's a cool ability. Ninetale is standing in that stealth rock right there. We just heal it up, head to the center. Pika's down here. Nice blast right there. Oops, missed my Ninetales. Duraludon is the target for sure. We got a double right there. That worked out pretty good for us. We got a double KO. If only our team could take advantage of that moment right there, that would be big. Oof. Oof. Everybody down but Duraludon. What happened there? Duraludon didn't save its Dragon Pulse for the fight, unfortunately. It didn't save it for that zap. It tried to use it on Pika, which I get, but it just didn't work out. Trying to stop somebody. No, I'm not going to get him.
You're on fire! What a goal!
Try your best, but you're not gonna get him if they're that close. Again, lots of damage. Got the healing. It's pretty fun. We got a nice double KO, taking out a lot of important enemies there. Our team just wasn't really ready for that fight, unfortunately. And right here, I mean, we're just in trouble. And the other thing that you've got to remember that we're doing is I'm taking my defenses and giving them to that Duraludon there, which is a bummer. You know? Let's see if we can make something happen here. I think we're way too far behind to come back, but it's worth fighting it out. You know? Our Duraludon's given up. We have lost, but it was a fun match. I just think overall, yeah, it's not that good. It's not that good. I wish my opinion was different. I wish I was coming at you with a more exciting take on this Mr. Mime thing, but my take on this is I don't think this build is very good. No. And this isn't the only game I've played, by the way. I've played a lot of games with this. Enough to be like, you can win with it, but I don't really like it. Did we even do any damage, really? Not really. 30,000 damage. Pretty low. You do so much more with Confusion, but now Confusion has been nerfed. So, you know, I don't know what you really do with that. You have an interesting amount of recovery because we've got that Shell Bell on there. But I think you'd probably drop that Shell Bell in general. I have another Mime match that I'm going to put with this. It's me messing around with the Razor Claw. So I hope you enjoy that. But I'm sorry to say that my overall take on Mr. Mime is this is an overall big nerf, I think, for Mr. Mime. That's my thoughts. Maybe someone can figure this out and they'll love it. But for me, I think Mr. Mime's just in a worse spot in the game right now. However, guard swap Confusion, maybe people will like the change there. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Enjoy the next match here. And then I'm going to put at the end me doing this. I'm going to try a Razor Claw for one of these games. I just want to mess around with it. You use this ability a lot. You use guard swap a decent amount. I just want to see if I can slow people in melee range with this build here. Let's see what we can get done. Okay, I am going to be heading into... Okay, it looks like the top... No? Bottom. Bottom path. Bottom path here. Let's go. Me and Duraludon. Should have a good time. Here we go. This is going to be hard to fight. Ooh, almost got it. Almost got it there. Lucario with the full heal, so it's probably going to be an E-Speed Lucario. We got him. Nice. So he did get a score here, but they were able to... Or they got a score, but we were able to get the KO, so... Decent start. Ooh, enemy Duraludon's here. We gotta back up. Back up, dude. We are gonna get eaten alive. Nice, got some of that. Come on over here, bud. Actually did some decent damage there. The slow is really fun. The Razor Claw slow. I like it. I wonder if guard swap's gonna work with this at all. We'll have to see. Got our level 5 on Duraludon. So he's going to go with whatever build he's going with. I'm curious, but I'm guessing Dragon Pulse. We'll have to see. All right. My music feels like it's bumping right now, doesn't it? Is it loud? It feels like it's going. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know where they're at. Just whoop. Okay, we should go. We gotta go. Turn around. We gotta go. Go, buddy. Give you some defenses. In case you're the kind of Gengar that jumps in. I didn't see which kind of Gengar we got. No, it's Dream Eater. He's not jumping in, fighting anything. Got that. Did we get it? No, they got it. It's hard to get anything away from Duraludon, isn't it? I mean, ooh. Nice job, buddy. Okay, ooh. Yep. That hurts. Ooh. Nice. Oh. Dang it. I should have went in. I was trying to check the timing of that real quick. Greninja didn't want to wait. He might have saw it before me. Not getting out of that one. This is going down. I could use some health. Can I base really quick? I don't think I can, actually. Let me grab some berries. I'm assuming a lot of people wouldn't expect to be slowed after you get basic attacked by a Mr. Mime, right? That's my plan. Just do something that they're not expecting. Razor Claw, Mr. Mime. Let's go. No.
You're on fire!
Ooh, Lucario with the Unite. Can we actually get out of that one? Oh, just trying to give him a little movement speed. Little zhuzh, little push. Go, 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 go. It didn't work. Hello, Pikachu. Wants to fight this. Dang it. What's our team doing? We're up at Rotom? Why? Why, guys? I'm trying to grab this Duraludon. Make him pay. My team's like, we're going to deal with something useless right now. Okay. That was all because of the Razor Claw. That extra slow did it all, baby. I just know it. Let's go. Ooh, Duraludon. No, I can't catch him. I'm not able to catch very easily with this guard swap, I've noticed. If he comes back. No. He's too smart to come back. Oop. I need to get Guard Swap Plus. That's what I need. So I can heal my buddies. This doesn't heal yet. This guard swap's actually, it feels like it's closer than I remember it. I'm sure it's not. I'm sure it's exactly the same. I just don't use it a ton. But it just feels like it's so close. Like, why do you have to be so close? Make it bigger. Dang it. Oh, Snore's going. No, he's not going. Alright, let's take this. This would be good to get. Nice. Nice. I do not think this is better than Confusion. I gotta say. Right off the bat, no. I think we just start this right now. Yeah, 3 of them down. Let's go. Just take it immediately. Yeah. Set the Mr. Mime Unite move right on that Duraludon, kind of on the outside, so it's getting zapped and it's getting Duraludon there. That's my plan. GG. GG, Mr. Mime. He protect, he attack, but most importantly, he stack. Oh no, I missed. I cannot land. Guys, I cannot land this guard swap to save my life. I mean, we won, but it wasn't pretty. I gotta try another one without Razor Claw, even though I had a lot of fun with this just because you're up close to the enemy the whole time, so the extra slow is really nice. You know, it's kind of like when you're using Trevenant and you're just getting so many basic attacks there. I've gotta try one where I am using more damaging items, so maybe, you know, we go choice specs, even special attack specs, we stack it up or something like that. Stacking works pretty well on mine. Take that, Lucario. Yup. Good job, team. Boom. That Bouffalin's gone. It was here. Now it's gone. Everybody's slow around here.
Time's up.
Alright, let's try another. Let's try another with different items. Although I did have a lot of fun with that Razor Claw, I'm not gonna lie. I think it was pretty fun.